Hello, everyone, and welcome to Crypto Ninjas. I'm Daily, your guide through this vast crypto universe. And today, we're diving into Aster latest updates, the current leading decentralized perpetuals exchange in BNB chain. October has been a pivotal month for Aster, marked by significant product launches, partnerships, airdrops, dramas around data transparency, and volatile price movements. We'll unpack these developments, giving you the latest updates on Aster and where I think Aster token is heading. Make sure to use our Binance referral code for 20% off trading fees for life. Thank you very much. Let's get started with a brief overview. Aster was founded in 2024, operating on BNB Chain, Arbitrum, and Solana. Aster offers spot and perpetuals markets with distinctive features: MEV resistant execution, hidden orders for privacy, which aligned with CZ's endorsement of dark pool decks, which also was the reason why Aster became so popular, and yield bearing collateral delivering 5 to 7% APY during trades. The Aster token drives governance, staking with up to 8.8% APY, fee discounts, and ecosystem rewards, with a total supply of 8 billion tokens and 53.5% allocated to community airdrops. Aster was hyped up by the community to be the hyperliquid killer. Backed by YZ Labs and advised by CZ for privacy advancements, Aster entered October as the top perp DEX by volume, overtaking Hyperliquid consistently for days, capturing 38 to 73% market share in trading volume. Aster's October's developments built on this strength but faced several challenges. The month began with a strong push in product enhancements and ecosystem integrations, which Aster desperately needs. On October 1st, Aster listed three new perpetuals contracts: Eden from OpenEden, FF from Falcon Stable, and SQD from Subsquid, each supporting up to 5 times leverage to boost liquidity. These additions align with Aster's deep ties to BNB chain, leveraging $80 billion in USDT liquidity through partners like HTX to enhance cross-chain functionality. A major highlight was the continuation of the Genesis airdrop program. The Season 2 airdrop was also a success, concluding on October 7th, distributed 320 million Aster tokens, about 4% of supply, valued at around $414 million at peak. The community welcomed the rewards but expressed concerns over potential dumps, contributing to a 15% price drop and mixed sentiment on X, amplified by DeFi Llama's data scrutiny, which we'll talk about in a bit. The Stage 3 Aster Dawn airdrop program is launched on October 6th for a 5-week duration, also distributing 4% of the total supply. This phase added 1.3 million users in its first week, pushing cumulative trading volume past $2.56 trillion. However, this surge in distribution also contributed to later selling pressure. Transparency efforts and challenges took center stage mid-month. On October 4th, CEO Leonard, in an interview, addressed token concentration concerns, noting that while 96% of on-chain Aster is held by a small number of addresses, 80% is locked and verifiable, mitigating fears of overconcentration among top holders. A significant controversy erupted around Aster's data reporting when DeFi Llama on October 5th announced the delisting of Aster's perpetual futures volume data due to concerns over data integrity. DeFi Llama's pseudonymous co-founder highlighted suspicious patterns, including near one-to-one correlations between Aster's volumes for pairs like XRP/USDT and ETH/USDT and those on Binance, raising questions about potential wash trading or synthetic volume inflation. The platform noted that Aster's API does not provide granular order level data such as maker and taker addresses for verification, leading to the removal to protect user trust in analytics. This decision sparked backlash from the Aster community, with accusations of bias, and contributed to a 10% drop in Aster's price shortly after. By October the 20th, DeFi Llama reinstated Aster's data without a formal statement, prompting renewed debates on transparency and the black box nature of such aggregators, especially amid Aster's rapid growth. In terms of price performance, the October 22nd flash crash intensified pressures, with Aster falling below $1 to $0.93 amid fears of massive unlocks and $326 million in TVL outflows, triggering a 50% correction and over $12 billion in sector-wide liquidations. By October the 24th, a 15% recovery lifted the price to $1.13, with 24-hour volume reaching $761 million, driven by rocket launch enthusiasm and DeFi Llama's reinstatement. Market cap stabilized at approximately $2.3 billion, about one-sixth of Hyperliquid's, despite Aster's 4.5 times fee advantage and 9.5 times volume lead. Sentiment remains cautious, with the fear and greed index at 28, but high whale concentration at 86% suggests potential for coordinated price action if unlock pressures ease. Looking at the broader impact, October highlighted Aster's operational strength despite headwinds. It led the perp sector with $493 billion in cumulative volume, nearly double Hyperliquid's, and daily peaks of $10 billion, securing up to 73% market share. Fees reached $4.53 million daily, totaling $13.7 million weekly by late October, outperforming rivals by 115% and proving revenue sustainability beyond incentives. TVL held at $2.2 billion despite outflows in a sector exceeding $1 trillion in monthly volume. Aster's multi-chain capabilities and privacy features like ZK proofs for verifiable hidden trades position it as a strong alternative to centralized exchanges. CEO Leonard's October 23rd interview emphasized long-term development over short-term hype, resonating with community discussions on transparency amid the DeFi Llama saga. Competitive pressures from Hyperliquid's 2.7 billion TVL and ongoing unlocks pose risks, but 34% user growth signals resilience. My prediction for Aster token price is a growth projection to $1.80 before the end of 2025. In conclusion, October 2025 was a defining month for Aster PerpDex, balancing innovations like rocket launch and buyback commitments with the challenges of token unlocks, market corrections, and the DeFi Llama data integrity controversy. At $1.13 as of October the 24th, with year-end projections around $1.80 in bullish scenarios, Aster's path forward hinges on decentralizing governance, delivering the Aster Chain Layer 1, advancing revenue buybacks and burns, and restoring full data transparency. And that's it for our video about Aster. What's your takes on Aster's trajectory? Share in the comments, subscribe to the channel for more crypto contents, and trade responsibly. Thanks for watching. Daily out.